This comedian coming to the stage. Put your hands together for this lovely lady, Adriana Ferraro.
How's everyone doing tonight? Wow, I see that a lot of people in my family showed up, which is nice. My grandma's here too, that's great. When I saw my grandma, I thought to myself, thank God I decided to take all the dick jokes on my stand-up this year. Whew. No, I'm kidding, I totally don't have any dick jokes. I have a brother that works for the baseball department of Dick's Sporting Goods, so he comes home with enough jokes every day, really. Yeah, you don't realize how unfortunate of a company name that is until you have a family member that works in that company. It really does just make for the most awkward conversations with people. I have a friend who was asking me the other day, like, hey, how's your brother doing? And I'm like, oh, he's great, you know, just graduated from college a little over a year ago. And of course, the next question was, oh, yeah, well, what's he doing now? And I'm always just like, yeah, he works for Dick's, which I love the follow-up questions. And she's like, oh, well, what does he do for Dick's? And I'm like, well, he's still pretty young in the business, so right now he does pretty much anything he can for Dick's. But it's a lot of hands-on training, mostly, from what he tells me. And I think right now he mostly just handles their balls. And then people always want to know what he does at work. I'm like, I don't know, lifts them, carries them, sets them on his desk, plays with them under his desk. Like, what do you want? What do you want to know? And this girl was like, wow, that seems like they have him doing a lot. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I mean, they seem to think he can handle the load. So that's not a problem. Occasionally he does work the longer hours, but then he just comes home at the end of the day and tells us all, I mean, I just do it so I can just get ahead. And then when people ask me what college he went to, I kind of like wince a little bit. I'm like, yeah, he went to Penn State University, which most people are like, oh yeah, I hear that's a great school for that, or who knew? And I'm just like, actually, I think what they say is Joe knew. Maybe not. You know, it's like weird though that my little brother is an adult now. And like pretty soon I'm gonna be graduating from grad school and I'm gonna be working too. Like I just feel so old anymore, you know? Like I can't hang with my younger friends anymore at the bar. This past weekend they were all getting shots, they asked me to go. And they're like, hey, what kind of shot do you want? And I'm like, yeah, I'll take a flu shot. And like, you know, back then it used to be all about getting the fake ID so you can sneak into the bars and the clubs. And I'm like, shit, I'm just trying to get a fake membership so I can sneak into Costco every weekend and get myself 80 rolls of paper towels. And my mom's always telling me, she's like, Adriana, you need to stop being lazy and start cooking yourself dinners more often. And if you can get into Costco, she says it like it's like getting into college. If you can get into Costco, you can get a lot of stuff for dinner there and save so much money. And I'm like, holy shit, Mom, you're right. Mooching off of all the free samples is a perfect idea for dinner every night. And the 3 or 4 laps I'd have to do around the store just to get all of them, that's gotta get me at least 8,000 steps on my Fitbit every day. But yeah, like adulting really sucks, I'm coming to realize, and but I guess it's what they say. At first it sucks, and the good stuff comes later. My brother's over there like, that is exactly the motto that they tell me at work every day. I pull it out all the time when I'm there. All right, that's all I got tonight, everyone. Thanks.